Hello, everyone. It's Darren from EVOTEK. I'm the Executive Advisory Practice Lead. Today, as part of our ongoing discussion around cloud security, we're going to spotlight Tines. This morning, we have with us Eoin. Eoin, do you mind introducing yourself?
Darren, thank you so much for having me. My name is Eoin Hinchy. I'm the founder and CEO of Tines. We provide a no-code automation platform for security teams.
So let's jump right into our discussion. So Eoin, what do you feel is the largest misconception customers have around automation?
Oh, that's a good one to get us started. I think the one that immediately springs to mind for me is that automation is in some way, shape, or form going to result in security team job losses. And I think it's a really natural knee-jerk reaction to that change, positive change, it must be said, but it's that automation is going to somehow impact on the jobs of the people whose repetitive work is being automated. But I think it's a fundamentally misplaced concern. And we actually see that teams leveraging automation grow their headcount. So it's actually a net positive to the amount of headcount because these teams are demonstrating clear progress, they can show ROI, and the business continues to invest in them. So our customers can deploy Tines in a few different ways. You can deploy in our hosted cloud where we manage all the infrastructure, classic SaaS. If you have particular regulatory requirements, you can deploy Tines in your own self-hosted environment, run it on your infrastructure. We've got no access to it. Or if you want to leverage the cloud version of Tines, but you have a lot of on-prem systems that you need to access, you can deploy Tines in our cloud and still access those systems on premise using a thing that we call the Tines tunnel.
You're categorized as a security automation platform. Is that internal classification? Is that intentional to drive more focused adoption? Or are there other reasons you would encourage customers to use this platform in other areas of IT and product management?
Yeah, a very, very, very shrewd question. So I think like we founded Tines in 2018 because we wanted to help security teams focus on meaningful work. They were bogged down with repetitive alerts, mundane, error-prone tasks. And so at Tines, we provided a tool that would allow them automate that stuff, giving them space to focus on the most important parts of it. What we learned as we started working with our customers was that our customers would tell their colleagues, hey, this is really cool, you should check out Tines. And so they introduced us completely organically to folks in IT, DevOps, cloud infrastructure, even areas like HR and recruiting and legal. And those teams, they didn't see Tines as a security automation product. They just saw it as a really powerful, secure, easy to use product that would allow them to solve their own unique automation challenges. So although we were selling to security teams, we were quickly seeing other teams within our customers adopt the technologies to solve their own problems. And so although today, if you look at our website, we're a security automation platform, there's nothing in the product that says it's limited to just security. You know, we are just as effective at automating IT tasks like employee onboarding, asset management, as we are with phishing response and phishing automation. And it's not a secret by any stretch of the imagination, but I think you will start to see some pretty exciting announcements from us for those other teams outside of security before the end of the year.
Well, with that said, then, what do you see are the top three use cases for Tines across your customer base?
Oh, yeah. I think one of the most thrilling things about our job is because Tines is so flexible, we get to see our customers use it in diverse, surprising, thrilling ways on like a daily basis. But if you had to twist my arm, I think probably the three most common use cases that we see our customers implement in their first kind of couple of weeks of using the product would be, in no particular order, one, automated response to security alerts. So that could be coming from your cloud security monitoring tools. It could be coming from your SIM, AV tools, NDR, whatever the products are, sending those alerts to Tines, having Tines receive the alert, enrich it, create an audit trail, deduplicate, and then ultimately perform some sort of automated remediation. Number two, I think, is the very obvious answer, which is phishing response. So we're still seeing customers responding to their phishing programs in a very manual way. So what they'll do at times is they will monitor an abuse inbox or have their customers send suspicious emails to Tynes. And then the third one is kind of a broad category, but it's security chatbots. And so this is essentially using Tynes to engage with members of the organization at the right time in the right place. So for example, if we see that you have logged on from a suspicious location using an unknown device, we would automatically ping you on Slack and say, hey, we noticed that you just have performed this unusual activity. Can you confirm that that was you? If they say yes, we'll send them some sort of two-factor authentication. If they say no, we can automatically escalate and page the on-call security team.
Well, Owen, that concludes our chat. I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with me and have a conversation. So thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it.